Let's go ahead and take her for a spin around the block. Get her out of this hole here. I don't know if I've stated this yet, but this is a manual steering truck, but very solid. Once you get going, it's actually not bad at all to drive. For the record, my mom used to drive a 73 F250 3 on the tree with manual steering, just like this one. So, is anybody out there that might be belly aching about a manual steering truck? Brakes on this are actually really good. It's got front disc brakes and rear drums, but it stops better than my other 77 with that 460 for, I guess, weight reasons. This motor weighs less. So it's not bad. It's 2U and up first, and then away and down for second, and way and up for third, and then of course 2U and back towards the seat for reverse. It's really the opposite of if it was on the tree, but that's because with the floor shifter, the linkages come from this way underneath the truck, and when it's on the column, it actually goes, the linkages come from in front of the truck under the hood and come this way. So basically it's just the opposite of what it would be on the column. I hadn't driven a manual truck in 20 years, but really nothing to it. This truck is very forgiving. Clutch feels great in my opinion, but I'm no expert, but it doesn't feel like it slips or anything. Just feels very smooth. And, so go ahead and back her back into her spot here. Simple as that. Drives like a dream in my opinion. I'm very, I would have a field day with this truck if I didn't have another truck to tinker with, but the 77 needs some attention. I want to do some work to it, so it's hard to have two of these and work on them. So that's that. If anybody has any other questions, just feel free to ask. It's not a show truck. You're not gonna be able to just strip this whatever what this paint is on this truck and just lay some down and have a beauty queen. It's gonna have some dings and stuff, but I mean, look at the back of that bed. I mean, there's not a hole in there back there that I'm aware of. When it rains like it has this August, I'll have 4 or 5 inches right up here against the backside where it just builds up. I mean, this bed's actually in very good shape. A lot of them usually look like Swiss cheese, so somebody said the same thing. You know, I would have parted it out. You know, I need it for this and I need it for that, and that's why I did buy it. But that other 77 I have, you know, the fender wells are eat up on it. I don't know if you can see from here, but and that rear fender well is eat out. So you know, I was thinking about using the bed, and then the hood on that one is just gone. The underneath of it, when you raise it around the edge, it's just completely rotted out. So you know, that was really the first inclination, was the hood would be the first thing to pull off. But once I got this truck home, I'm like, this is a really complete truck, and it just needs really some time, and it could be very roadworthy. So as you can see, it's to see if I can get the camera on here, it's idling a little higher right now. I did turn the idle screw up a little bit. This like I said, this carburetor actually tapped on the bowl because it seemed like it was starving for gas when I first started it, and sure enough, when I tapped on it, it started running just fine. So if somebody's an expert on carburetors, you could probably figure out why that float's sticking, but I'm just not that good with them. I did rebuild it. It's got a new accelerator pump diaphragm, and the gaskets and all I've replaced in it, but the float looks great. I don't think it's leaking. It just for whatever reason keeps sticking. So but you can see it's running pretty good now. She's solid. I'm very impressed with these 300s. So if anybody has any other questions, let me know. I'll be glad to answer them best I can. And y'all stay safe out there, and take care.